Right, some Splorin to do. Let's go.
Professor. Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them. Good point, Professor. I think I need to...
Yes, we get it. You like food.
I like this. That looks epic.
What I'm also going to do every one of these is do a tea thing with Flame off screen. Then eventually I can get her to the dancer class.
Oh, this takes me back.
Because we don't need to keep watching me do that all the time because we're going to be very similar. Come on.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor.
This is...
Flame and Ingrid. Yes, let's go. I'm trying to do these as fast as I can now. Then I'll slow down more in the
This is nearly as delicious. I appreciate...
time skip section because that'll be more unique to me. I need to actually rank up Manuela. I'm going to use her a bit this game.
Having...
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm using Seteth paired with Manuela. It's fine. To do that, Manuela would need Fly. Which I think I can get her into Fly. Is that everybody? Yeah. Right. So. At the bottom.
Hello. You know, Professor, the tournament fish and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has...
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
That's Raphael's
You
thing.
know, Professor, why, all...
Oh, I have a request.
Mock battle. Maybe. That'll be a random off-screen thing if I can be bothered to do one of those. Where's Dorothea? Up. Cool.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
I'm there.
Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor?
I do like you, Dorothea. You're a nice character. It does seem like they put a lot of effort into certain characters and other ones they just decided not to bother with. My green. Yep. What do you want, sir?
Do you have time for a request?
A tournament, huh? Of 700 renown. Where's Lysithea? Oh. There she is. I'll go do that event in a second.
Ramire Village is an Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was...
Yes, I do know where that is. Thank you.
Professor, I heard about Ramire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mock should be on the lookout as well. Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor, even if they're not exactly based on anything.
That's not very nice. Mine's based on future events that I know and you don't.
I get it.
And a plot that would have been far more interesting than the actual plot.
Professor.
Yeah, bro. I've never actually spoke to you before.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit? Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
Yeah, you had no problem trying to kill me in the first red route, though, did you?
Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless! What an embarrassing gaffe! My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by, wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
Yeah, if only we could actually talk to Geralt in these sorts of cutscenes to actually get context to these sorts of things.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement.
That's not how people work. You don't replace people with people.
A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. Oh, that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies. That's right. I wasn't even 15 years old. Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him. Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story.
No, I haven't. You skipped some.
I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Yeah, we literally did that in red.
Indeed.
And he tried to kill me, so I don't believe anything he's saying right now.
Don't hesitate to let me know.
Can't say I was particularly amused when he did all that. Or is this that quest? Yeah, it is.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now. I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
Yeah, it's the two-toned whetstone.
Do me a favor.
We're gonna give it to Shamir this time.
Of the 4,
It was 4.
Then we gave it to Catherine last time.
Hey now.
I have a favor to ask.
Yeah, we don't really need a bow. I kind of like Shamir more. Just a little.
Professor, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I would deeply appreciate it if you would promise to keep my association with Edelgard to yourself. It is a complicated history, what she and I share.
Yeah, I know some of that history, but you haven't explained a lot of it yet.
Professor, what have you got there? I can offer nothing more than this. I am in your debt, Professor.
You teach horse. I think bro's got enough magic. I can raise that up
Professor,
already.
Tell me, is this about Ramaya? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this? If it were indeed a disease...
It's not very nice. Back skill. Who's this over here? Oh, I didn't actually
I
speak to him.
thought we might make it through last month in peace. If only this debacle had to do with crests. Why, I'd have gone and dealt with it in an instant.
Yes, we know you like crests, it's fine. It's odd that you're not more important to the story, Hanneman. It's really odd. You'd have thought you'd be way more important than how you are. Broke to see his mum's grave again. Don't have to do that, but why not? Don't need to get that crest of Catherine. We'll go see Manuela for this other quest.
Hey. Hey, wait a minute, please. Could you let me have that? Fantastic. Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this.
Here's Manuela. I do really like your character. It's a shame I never paired you off with any of the decent characters to make your plot better at the end of the game. For your epilogue.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
It's going to depress me when I do the other route.
All this month, His Highness has been going out late into the night. He will not speak of it to me. Professor, do you happen to know anything? Lord Arundel is here? That may well explain it. His Highness's headaches have been growing steadily worse. I would prefer that he retire to bed early.
Arundel is a massive
The news
tool.
reached us of the disturbance. Ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. And for all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. The rumors aside, that place had an...
Yeah, but epidemics are more of a medicine thing. You can't really cure that with magic. I'll do that combat event the next time. So I run out of points.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold. Thanks.
Ooh, Monica's here as well. Lovely.
What?
Let's see how suspicious you are today.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Well, they gave her an interesting design, but she's incredibly suspicious.
This is my first time working with the Gerald, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try.
But why is he called the Blade Breaker? Breaking blades is not easy.
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
See? Everything Flynn says is suspicious.
Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago.
Is my theory of every character with green hair is basically a dragon. I don't know. Most likely possible. I don't know.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He better come back soon.
Yes, that sows the seeds that the librarian Tomas is not here right now.
Ah, Professor! The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
It's the whole bottom section done. Yep. I think so. Alright, we'll go to Cathedral next. Yeah, I'm trying to do this as quick as I can because it's easier that way. Who's this?
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Remire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Yes, let's get Sothis to do that. Where are we going? Left, down. Basically everywhere other than the main room.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duty. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still,
Yes.
I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin. I have something to ask of you.
Just having a quick look at the statues. Well, Sethlin is, I believe, this one. Yeah. Fee Hall. I've got my theories about that, but we'll see. We'll certainly see. Don't come out this way very often.
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
That's not how colds work.
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable...
Yeah, Manuela does drink a lot. Hello, what do you want?
I could use your help.
Okay. Probably quicker to teleport, isn't it? Right, how many more supports do I have? Oh. They can wait for now. We're not messing around with them for a while. Well, at least not until the next battle, anyway.
Professor, how are you feeling, Professor? Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. What is that supposed to mean? Never mind.
It's supposed to mean that you are not a nice guy. You are really not. I'm just going to meet, talk to Petra, because I like Petra. Over here somewhere.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
There's an item down here we'll get.
Hey!
Hey Manuel, how are you? I'll finish this quest. My aim is to, by the end of this episode, definitely get to the next area, mission.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Maybe my next playthrough I'll split the conversation bits to other bits so people can skip them if they want.
Good day, Professor. Well then.
Hold on, Marianne, thanks. Where's Marianne and... I like Ferdinand, let's talk to him.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened.
Yeah, because that guy had a magic axe.
Did leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village?
It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
I say magic axe because in the battle you defeat the guy and take his axe off him, but then in the next cutscene he has an axe and Edelgard only has a knife somehow.
I fear I may become a social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor.
That's so. What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
There's no way that you,
Professor.
information boy, would not know. You would immediately know who that was or what happened in that village. It's like your core thing. Like 6 people to go.
Well,
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the queen consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing... She must be pretty old by now.
Cornelia. Oh yeah, I know exactly who that is. So that sounds incredibly suspicious.
Professor! Hey, Professor, I picked this up, but want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks, Professor. This is great. The knights go out from Garreg Mach to take... I'd sure like a job. Then again, I don't know.
So it is incredibly suspicious that a random virus just happened to wipe out the queen consort.
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Are you not feeling okay? You should get some rest.
If you must go to the village, make sure you're in good health before we depart.
What do you mean, if I must go? Rhea has stated I must go.
Hey, you.
God, I've got to go all the way to talk to Mercedes for this. Fine. He is this way somewhere. All this just to get some renown for the next playthrough. Which I don't even massively need, to be fair.
Trading it with me? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be
Path
sure
of Dawn's
to
a book, right? So that is Lynn. Who is... Oh, it's Marianne. I thought that was Lynn because reading's his thing.
If it's not too much of a bother, thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
Let me get some renown.
That's a nice thing you have there, Professor. Why don't you trade it for this?
Sure, I'll trade it for
doing
that.
business with you, Professor.
There we go. There's my whetstone. We're going to give that to Gamia. Catherine is a little more useful in combat. I've only got one archer this time, technically, so I'd rather...
How? You can give it... Excuse
Have,
me. Seems the professor
oh no,
likes
it's
you better
Catherine.
than me.
Thanks. Here's your prize.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Just me spamming buttons, it's fine. It doesn't massively matter which character you give it to.
Of the 4.
It was 4.
If I take care...
As you were saying.
Hey, you. Do me a favor.
Why is it letting me still accept it?
I knew I could count on you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just grab the steel sword from it then. Because it really does not matter who you speak to for that quest. It just gives you a bit more friendship points and a different weapon. That's all it does.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary? Is that so?
I suppose you have booked
I mean,
this month's assignment.
would have been nice to do the mercenary thing and get away from you.
Alois and the rest of his order.
Because you are crazy.
Was it not? Half a year has come and gone since. It was.
I've still got a quest to do, have I? Oh, it's that, innit?
I appreciate.
Yeah, let's just give her a love letter. That's going to end well. Right, so we're just going to do this last thing. We're almost there, because I spoke to everyone already. 20 minutes, that's not too bad.
Huh? Impressive. Thanks.
300 renown for potentially annoying Raya. Thanks, bro. Okay. Let's do some buffs. Not like the characters really need buffs. Your sword is higher than Lance. That's not right. Lance and authority. Exactly what we're doing. We do not need horse right now. Right, so we've got more characters. Who am I using? I'm going to be using Flane a lot. I'm going to be using Ingrid, who is Paladin already, so she just needs Fly now. Sylvain just needs Horse and Lance, I believe. But I'm going to buff his magic a little. Potentially get him into Dark Knight. Felix is fine. I know he gets even better battalions. I think you can... You're already in your max class anyway, so... It don't matter no matter what I upgrade on you. We'll just go to Annette. Who needs heal? Yep. Oh. One left. Ash. But his bow sucks. He needs a bow. We're going to Sniper. Which I should be able to get him into Sniper by the end of this
Hey there, Professor.
thing. Yeah.
We did well enough.
I'm finding my focus.
Right, so we've got... Where is he? Ash. He's fairly close to Abo. That's fine. So my plan is to explore here. Then we're going to do all the battles here. So the battles are going to be, when we eventually get to them, we're going to do True Chivalry, so I can get him his sword. We're going to do this one. We'll just pick one of these others to do. Maybe this one because I've got Ingrid. Yeah, I'll just pick... I mean, how many is there? There is 6. I'll have to do 3 in the 2 or 3 in the next month as well. Let's see if I can finish this quest then. S with swords. I mean, Bro does have S with swords. God. This one's gonna be really hard. Doesn't help that I didn't give him an actual sword class.
You fought well.
That guy inflicts 26 in one hit. Seriously.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Maybe it's because I put him in Brigand, but it's just absolute garbage in this.
As expected.
He seems to be doing okay. Semi-finals. Yeah.
Each battle a chance to grow.
That was fine. Against Lawrence. Not the most amount of health. Might not be able to do this. I do want that brave sword though. Let's fix that. Gives me more dexterity. More speed. Give me more res, sure. More strength. More death. Right, now he's significantly harder to kill. Let's try. Let's try. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I think I inflicted 5 here last time, so I'm inflicting more damage.
As expected.
Now versus Magic Boy. He inflicts 24. I inflict a little more damage this time. Crap. I needed to miss.
Should I have held back?
Would have been nice. Can't heal. Or what? Did I lose? Yeah. It's fine. I can come back to that one. Food buffs. I could just change into a Swordmaster class and just win straight away. If I can't finish it next time, that's what I'll do.
By the way, I agree.
I'll just turn him to Swordmaster or Enlightened one and just wreck everyone. These brave swords are really useful.
I like.
I think I can buy them. Plain and Ingrid.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking.
I think it's wonderful to be able to eat a nice meal every day.
Well, next we have just Ash. We want to recruit Gilbert, we might as well give him a little bit of stuff.
This is my favorite dish.
Somehow everything tastes better with company.
Yeah, done. Right. We need buffs. Act specifically, but buffs in anything, basically.
You're going... It feels like...
I'm almost at the next level punch.
I still have much to learn.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I've already got axe prowess on. I was thinking of just swapping that in, but that seems fine. I need to give you miracle. It's better than authority right now. Miracle is really good. We don't need rally magic, but you need dex +4. Now we just need extra stats. Catherine and Shamir are there. Speak to them.
Of the 4, it was... You count your... If I take... As you were saying.
Teach me Lance.
Of the 4, it was... If I take... As you were...
I thought you taught axe. Maybe not. Where's Gilbert? Gilbert teaches axe. A little bit of axe XP.
There are not the underlying...
Just a little bit. Hang on, I have my seeds done. Might as well check while I'm here.
Hey.
Hello, greenhouse lady. They are done. Well, that didn't get me a lot of the things I wanted. We'll do fruit. Ordinarily, if I was not randomly let's playing this, I would have just loaded up a guide for these. But it's fine. So we need to instruct Ash. You need to learn better bow skill.
This. This.
Good. Felix is fine. I think leveling heavy armor does good stuff later, like extra defense buffs or weight lowering, which is useful. We'll do that. You need spear skill. It's going to be interesting on my next playthrough where I choose my entire party from all the characters I've built up. That's going to be quite cool. So we're using Flame. Give her a little bit of sword. There we go. A little bit. Then we need to give her offensive magic. I'm going to be pairing Flame up. Well, I don't need to pair up Flame because she's going to be a dancer. Pairing Manuela up with her... What's his name? The character who hangs around with Flame. Green haired bro. Seth. Don't know why, but I kind of want to see what their interactions are like. Ingrid's fine. Might use Cyril, but for now, I'll leave him there. Read Mercedes though.
I'm getting.
Let's do the reason 3, and we'll just get this up. Everyone is basically in their max class anyway.
This could be you.
That'll do. And go.
Professor.
Nope, you're focusing on axe and reason, that's fine. Could make you into warrior, but no.
I appreciate any good meal.
This is my abs.
We did well enough.
So this is how it's done. I can really do this.
I get it. Thank you very much.
We'll always give Marianne flowers. Right, so. We didn't. It was just Ash I didn't get up. Now we have an actual archer boy. I didn't get a net up either, did I? Because she was 6 battles away from becoming her next class. Where's her damage class? But mage supposed to go to an attacking class, not priest. Or am I losing my mind? Why can't she go into warlock? Huh? Am I missing something? Does she have a law reason as to why she can't go into warlock? Oh no, it is there. I missed it. Weird. That is me losing my mind, by the way. Because you can totally go into warlock whenever. But I want to do a couple of battles with her first. Now we're looking. I'm going to do 1 or 2 of these. Let's do 1 or 2 of these.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat? Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit. Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary.
Or he just said that it did because he wanted to leave the monastery.
This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not? Oh, I am aware. You two were certainly enigmatic, as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years.
It's also amazing that he was able to get away in the first place.
In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. Warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
I don't think I ever got to A rank with Hanneman, so that might be interesting to actually get round to another look at. Dimitri and Flane, sure.
Oh, are you on cooking duty today, Flane? That's unusual.
Indeed I am. I have been working away on this meal for hours now. The only thing is, each time it is my turn to tend to the meals, those in the dining hall seem to miraculously become very busy and evacuate the premises. I make the food, but nobody is ever here to eat it. I do not understand what the issue is. It is such a waste.
Well, you're in luck. I've just finished training and am positively ravenous. If you don't mind, I'd love to sample your cooking.
Really? I mean, yes, please, have some. It is not perfect, but I am certain it will taste quite nice all the same.
I'm sure it will be great. Thank you, Flane.
Newsflash, it wasn't.
There were a few suspiciously crunchy bits here and there, but other than that, it was fine.
You liked it? Wow, nobody has ever liked anything I've cooked. If I cannot get anyone else to eat this meal, though, it is going to spoil and go to waste. It is no secret to me that I am not very good at cooking.
Say, Flane, may I have a second helping?
You actually want more?
Of course. I wouldn't want it to go to waste after all the effort you put in. This kind of mishap can happen to anyone, you know? Don't let it get you down. Besides, I can tell you put a lot of love and dedication into preparing this food for everyone. That alone makes it taste good.
There is no need for false flattery.
I speak nothing short of the truth, always. It was delicious, and I look forward to eating it again sometime. I'll agree there's no need to make enough for everyone, though. If you like, you could just cook enough for me.
Perhaps. I hope you enjoy the rest of the meal.
Either he can literally taste nothing or he's incredibly nice. Right, so I'll leave supports there. The next thing I'm going to do is battles. I've done all these ones before. So I'm going to do these off screen for now. all my episodes, I've titled what the ones I'm doing in that one. So Tales of the Red Canyon would be called Sothis Paralogue. And I think I played that in red. If you want to see me play that one, you can just quickly watch that one if you haven't already. True Chivalry, that's an easy one. I might have to do that one. Because when I stole him, I got the shield of Faldarius, but not the sword. I might get the sword if I do that one. That's an easy one. That gets me the... That gets me her God Spear. One I'm not sure about. I don't know if I got anything for that one. But I mean, I'll give it a go. And that one there. Maybe by doing these, you get the ability to unlock Hanneman and that. I forget. No, we're going to save. Over this file. If you're wondering why I do that, it's because if I ever lost footage, if I don't record over the data I just previously recorded, then I can re-record it again. Is the mindset of that anyway.